So you're gonna take that magical trip to Disney World, but you've got less than 30 days to plan. And you're hearing all this talk about planning at least 6 months to a year out, which has you wondering what you need to do to make sure you're not going to miss out on anything. In this video, we're gonna give you tips for that last-minute planning that will have you traveling like a pro. Hey, this is Dora with Make Time for Magic, and we are talking about planning an amazing Disney vacation and planning it quick. So if you haven't done it already, the first thing you'll want to do is to set up your My Disney Experience account through the Disney World website. This is where you will keep track of your hotel, dining, and FastPass ride reservations, as well as order your magic bands. Once you've signed up, you'll want to secure a hotel reservation. The value and moderate resorts often book up faster than the deluxe resorts. So if you are planning a trip during a busy time of the year and what is available is out of your budget, you can check into the Good Neighbor hotels or one of the many other resorts just off Disney property. You just want to check on the hotel's shuttle services to and from the parks. We do always recommend staying on Disney property if it is possible, because it does really enhance that Disney experience. Once you've gotten that hotel reservation, then you want to log back into your My Disney Experience account. If you're staying on Disney property, it should show up in your plans. Next, you will want to secure park tickets for the number of days that you intend on visiting the parks. Once you have your tickets, make sure that they are linked to your My Disney Experience account, and then the fun begins. Now you can jump right into those FastPass and dining reservations. Are there specific rides or restaurants that are top on your list? You can check for their availability on all the days of your trip and use that to determine which parks you'll visit on which day. If your first choices are not available, then you can always book your second and third choices and just keep checking back as often as you can to see if anything has opened up. Also, keep in mind that if you can get your group to the park a little before the park opens to be there at rope drop, then you can usually get in a ride or two with very little wait. Now, the exception to this is going to be with brand new rides and lands, where crowds can begin to gather an hour or two before the park opens. But under normal circumstances, you should be able to scratch at least one ride off your list early in the morning. Keep that in mind when you are scheduling your FastPasses, because you may not want to schedule a pass for that first morning hour. Also, look for early morning extra magic hours if you're staying on Disney property. Taking advantage of this will drop your wait time considerably. Just be aware that only select rides are available during extra magic hours. The trick is to try to stay flexible and to keep checking back to see if restaurants or FastPasses become available. If those rides are important, then plan to be at a ride first thing in the morning when the park opens. And also remember that you can book a fourth and even fifth FastPass after you've used those first 3 FastPasses. If a specific restaurant is unavailable, don't be afraid to go directly to the restaurant check-in podium and ask if they have had any last-minute cancellations or if they can fit you in. Just remember that any previous reservations that you have made must be canceled 24 hours in advance to avoid being charged. Well, I hope you've enjoyed our tips to help you with your last-minute Disney planning. If you have, please give us a like, and if you want to hear more of our news, tips, and tricks, hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so that you will be notified every time we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and remember, time is precious, so be sure to make time to create those magical memories.